Hey guys, Ali Duzette here, and today is day 10 of the November 19th, 2021 Eclipse Portal. Oh my gosh, we're getting through it. We're in double digits. Oh yeah. This Eclipse Portal is kind of like a birth canal. It started on November 19th, 2021, and it will end on December the 4th. But in between, we have this 2-week period, which is going to kind of squish us and stretch us. And on the other side, we're going to be reborn. And so I want to know, are you feeling like you're being reborn? Are you feeling like you're being squished more than usual? Do you feel more pressure than usual? I will say I am, but I would love to hear from you. In my Facebook group, Intuitive Healing with Ali Duzette, people are sharing their experiences and it is really fun. And so if you have a story to share, we definitely want to hear it, obviously. So come and hang out, come be our best friends. Today we are working on our throats and our necks. Are we normally stiff-necked? Today we have a chance to revise that. The energy around our throats is open. So this is very, very great. And also for more fun stuff, go to aliduzetclasses.com. There's a bunch of free sessions there. There's a bunch of by donation sessions there that can help you kind of jumpstart clearing out this stuff. Oh, and one session in particular that comes into my mind is called Releasing Shame About Sharing Who You Are. And it's a pretty niche session, but it's about that shame that you might feel from just expressing yourself, which is what this is all about, this throat issue. Anyway, it might be a good session. If it stands out to you, go look for it. It's called Releasing Shame About Sharing Who You Are. Okay, we're going to tap on our collarbone and say out loud 3 times each, all together. I can release old records of things I have spoken. I can release old records of things I have spoken. I can release old records of things I have spoken. I don't have to live in regret over things unsaid. I don't have to live in regret over things unsaid. I don't have to live in regret over things unsaid. I don't have to live in regret over things I did say. I don't have to live in regret over things I did say. I don't have to live in regret over things I did say. It can be safe to turn over the past of my throat and speech to the divine. It can be safe to turn over the past of my throat and speech to the divine. It can be safe to turn over the past of my throat and speech to the divine. It can be safe for me to relax my throat. It can be safe for me to relax my throat. It can be safe for me to relax my throat. I can trust that everything said and unsaid was said and unsaid at exactly the right time. I can trust that everything said and unsaid was said and unsaid at exactly the right time. I can trust that everything said and unsaid was said and unsaid at exactly the right time. Put your hand on your heart and breathe it in. And I just want to talk for a quick moment while you're breathing about that last line. The concept as I was writing these was just that, we say things that we regret. All of us do that. And all of us don't say things that we regret not saying. All of us are going to have those times where we look back and we're like, I wish I would have said this, or I wish I hadn't have said that. And so the message that came through as I was creating this was just, guess what? That's part of Earth life. In Earth life, we say things and we don't say things that leads to pain for other people and for ourselves. And actually that's okay. And it can kind of be the point, not that we should live in that space forever, but it's a journey, and that was part of your journey. And can you trust that the things that you said that you regret, they had to be said, or at least they were said. And so can we accept that they were said, and that whatever pain has originated from that is an opportunity for all of us to turn to the divine? And can we accept that the times that we've let important things go unsaid, it has also created a divine opportunity to turn to our higher power and seek greater alignment, to turn within and see where we are out of integrity? These things are gifts to us. We don't have to live in regret. We can graduate from that now. I give you permission. I give you permission today to say, I can accept the things that I have done and said and not said, and I can relax into trusting God that everything happens at the right time and this is going to work out for me. Okay, not that you need my permission. Geez, you don't need my permission, but sometimes it's nice to hear someone say it. So for the sake of just you hearing a human being say it, I give you permission to forgive yourself. I give you permission um, to release the records of the things you have spoken and the things that you haven't spoken. I give you permission to release your regrets. Again, not that you need my permission because you definitely don't, but in case it brings some little comfort to your heart, then breathe it in. Guess what? I give you permission, even though you don't need it. Put your hands on your heart and imagine a tube of light shining down on your head with information on how to view your past experiences with speech. That's everything you've said, everything you haven't said, the things other people have said to you, the things they haven't said to you. This light shining down on you contains God's divine perspective on what you have said, what you haven't said, what you should have said, what you should not have said, and instructions on how to repair the damage that your past choices have caused. And this is going right down to your subconscious mind. So you may not have, a flash of conscious insight right now on any of this, but in case you do, I invite you to write down whatever insights come to you today. Listen, 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 listen. This is a special time in the year where we have an extra ability to listen and to make these shifts. So write down your insights and take action. That's how we solve our problems. We recognize what they are. We label them and identify them. We figure out a solution. Maybe it's not us figuring it out. Maybe it's us turning to the divine and opening our hearts out to the divine solution. We write it down and we take action. Okay. So, yes, we can do this. Today, the question on your heart: what would it be like to speak in wisdom? And let's add an addendum to that. What would it be like to speak only in wisdom? And unfortunately, I can't enlighten you that much on that because, I'm still working on it myself, to be honest. But just opening our hearts to that question today, our brains are going to invite an answer to us. And we're going to see for ourselves how, as we open our hearts to this question, what would it be like to speak only in wisdom? As our bodies generate the answer for us, it's going to be easier and easier to only speak in wisdom. So thanks for being here today, guys. You are the best. I think you're the bee's knees. 10 points from me. And just remember that life is a journey and we don't have to be perfect. That's the point. The point is that we came here not perfect. The point is that everybody's imperfect. If they were perfect, they would be dead or translated, and we're not. So guess what? It's okay. Take a deep breath. We're all on this journey together. The people that hate you are on the journey with you. It's not about you. Forgive them, love them, hold space for yourself to heal. We can do this. You are the best. Have a good day.